I siemano, siemano, z tej strony Ekalo, witam was w kolejnym odcinku Avowed. Lecimy zanieść Adrę, którą ostatnio zdobyliśmy od tych poszukiwaczy przygód i po zabiciu tamtej kapitan. Porozmawiaj.
My friend, any chance you found some luminous Adra for me?
Oczywiście.
Thank you. Thank you. Now my work can continue. Take this. I was saving it for a rainy day, but who knows when that will be. And to you as well, my wonderfully unique friend. May you find a kinship with this land.
Dobra. Właściwie powinien być zakończony. Wczesny koniec, znajdź widzącą. No i chyba teraz tym się zajmiemy. Daj, czy wygląd mapy się zmieni? Nie, ta mapa zawsze była taka mała? Znajdź widzącą, ale widzącej nie ma, kurwa, ja pierdolę. Zróbmy tak. Dobra, no i teraz jest, że znać widzącą i idziemy tam. Proste. 200 metrów. Ta mapa jest malutka w sumie, nie? Tu nic. Jeśli to jest cała mapa gry w sumie, to ta mapa jest strasznie malutka. No dobra, idziemy do celu. Jeb. Jeb. Chyba nie tędy mieliśmy iść. Jest coś do zlutowania? Czy tak średnio? Średnio chyba. Ty chuju, też się jebnę.
Sick.
A? Nie wiem, czy jest sens w ogóle się z nim bić, czy nie lepiej po prostu do przodu iść. Bo nic i tak z tego nie będzie miało użytecznego. Progresowanie w tej grze to jest, kurwa, gorsze niż w Wiedźminie.
There's a shrine over there. The widokiem, if I remember correctly.
Jakbym poszedł górą? Nie da się górą. Chwila, granat. O! Widząca, jesteś tu? Jednak było inne przejście. Jakiś pierścień. O kurwa. Jaka przełęcz wielka. Aha. Jest i domek. Zobaczmy. O, jest
We
jakiś
can
domek.
turn back at any moment.
No, that wasn't me.
Step close, sir. Godlike.
Okej, nie można jej zabijać.
If it is a watcher you seek, then a watcher you have found.
This is giving me the shakes. Right, maybe I'll stand outside.
Why have you come to me, godlike? Let's have a look at you then. You who came to these shores on a royal errand. You who have died and returned. To open the door to your soul, we must first open a door to your mind. Now repeat after me. I stand on the shore between here and beyond. Very good. Spoken with conviction. I dip my toe into bottomless depths. The lake is a mirror. The mirror is a door. And the door stands open.
A door? A garden gate?
Impossible. Someone is here with us? How? Who are you? What are you? Show me what you are.
A hand knocks on our bark. Do we answer? How can they see?
What is this I hear? Old and forgotten. Echoes of echoes. An uninvited passenger?
Now she's hearing voices. Great. Is that gonna cost us extra or something?
Curious. Something clings to your soul, felt but unseen.
Voices, echoes in the placid lake. Shelter the seed from winter. Who reaches for our bars? Who speaks?
Enough! I have seen into your soul, and hereby close that which was open. The door is shut, the reading finished. Well, that was truly unexpected.
Nie rozumiem, co jest
I
tam.
am pleased to report I made contact with your soul, and then with something I cannot name. First, the good news. Not only is your soul healthy, it is strong, powerful. Strange for one who so recently died. Death leaves a scar, but you are unmarked. Instead of passing through the beyond, your soul was nurtured, protected, caged.
Soft. The shell cushions the egg.
You only live because someone would not permit you to die. But I wonder, who? Of that, I am unsure. You might find that you suddenly have new abilities that manifest in battle, for instance. Or you may feel a spiritual connection to ancient places, like memories not your own. But that does not explain who pulled you from the grasp of death. Who would do such a thing?
Bogowie?
Perhaps. But when they offer a second chance at life, it is never free of charge. It has been years since I met a godlike. Their souls have a sonorous quality, like the music of a bell. A godlike soul sings together with the god that has claimed them, made them their own. It gives them power. Your soul, it has no chime. In its place, a thorn jabs at your essence, working its way to the surface. Yes, a thorn from a vine from a root from a garden.
The garden, yes.
I told you the good news. Now comes the bad, or the unusual. When you came into this life, a thorn pierced the fabric of your soul, and your soul grew around it, trapping and embracing the invader. A godlike's chime is a gift, a blessing. But a godlike's thorn? That may be a curse.
Który z bogów mi to zrobił?
I cannot say. The gods must answer for their actions. We know that a god touched you at birth, but which one and why? They always sign their work, and none of them lay claim to you. Disturbing. Terrible. There are so few godlike remaining, and you are a stranger even among your own kind.
Dokąd mam się udać?
Forward. Whatever you choose to believe in, be it fate, the gods, or your own nature, it will point you the way. I wish I could tell you that everything will work out in your favor, but the wheel turns by a merciless hand. One word of advice. When you find a pillar of Adra, commune with it. Adra has a strong link to the beyond.
Dzięki za radę.
Before we close, have you any final questions?
Nie. Elo.
I will pray.
A te dialogi są kurwa...
That's
Są jakie są.
just sounded like a hot breeze to me. This kind of...
O, podobno fabuła jest w ogóle strasznie krótka. Nie wiem, czy jej nie ruszyć trochę bardziej. No, nie oszukujmy się, ta gra nie jest jakaś niesamowita. Fajnie się walczy i tyle.
Tell me you
Ambasador.
brought good news. Oh, Envoy, you return. And you brought a friend. Ambassador Heelguard, at your service.
Always nice to meet an Adiran who isn't trying to goad me into a fight.
What of these rebels? The streets are full of rumors, but your word is the only one I trust. You... what?
Can't wait to hear how you spin this tale.
Envoy, tell me this isn't true. When an Imperial envoy is killed in the streets, the motive is irrelevant. We
Ale się
needed to
obskurał.
answer this challenge with blood. Don't you see what this will do to our credibility? Thanks to you, these rebels will continue to undermine our work in the Living Lands without resistance or fear. Worse still, now everyone knows our flank is exposed. Oh my gods, Ludwig is going to eat us alive. Easy for you to say. The gods saw fit to bring you back from the brink of death. When my time comes, I won't be so lucky. There's nothing to be done. All we can do is brace for the inevitable, though it may damn us in the end. Oh, yes, that. I'm sending you to Fior Messi Verno, a community of Valian expatriates deep in Emerald Stair. The Animancers may have some knowledge of the Dream Scourge already. Learn whatever you can from them.
Okej, ruszamy.
Governor Vidaro will be your first point of contact. I'm told he's barely keeping the community in order. Seek him out if you need direction. Good hunting, envoy.
O. A kto to jest?
Hilgard.
O,
Why,
Ludwig.
whenever I hear your name, it's because you've disgraced the Empire.
No, straggling light, keep her away.
Is that, her?
Inquisitor Ludwig. So kind of you to join us.
While you brood over the Dream Scourge, this island is coming apart at the seams.
Stay your wrath. Allow me to present the Adiran envoy, dispatched by the Emperor himself, to aid us in our time of need.
Do I know you? Vaguely.
It's okay. We've all heard that one before.
Much has changed since we last saw each other. I am both more and less than I used to be. And you.
a ja ją
There
zabiję
is a
zaraz chyba, nie?
dim corner of my memory that you occupy. Old feelings I thought long since banished. I will observe you with interest after I am finished with the ambassador. I can't believe you troubled the Emperor to send an envoy. Haven't you done enough to flaunt your incompetence?
Under the circumstances, I thought it might be...
Silence. You busy yourself with the Dream Scourge. A mere fever and chills, leaving the real work to me.
O chuj chodzi.
Even if that were to happen, the living will replace the dead. We will ship them in by the hundreds to fill the empty houses.
Oh, gods, Ludwig.
I have scoured this island and faced the truths from which you cower. The living lands is on the brink of total collapse, and you have ignored the discontent in your own city. Now, the envoy's killer roams free, unpunished, spreading word of our
Atakuj.
ineptitude.
The blame is mine, and mine alone.
Awfully generous for the ambassador to take the fall like that. I wonder when this will come back to bite us.
We should be better than this. Leading by example. This island has seen nothing but us at our weakest. What say you? What these people want is irrelevant when we can give them what they need to survive.
If you're done eviscerating me, you'll be interested to learn I'm sending the envoy to the Animancers of Emerald Stair.
You are ridiculous. Emerald Stair is under assault by the very wilderness it claims to have conquered. The Animancers cling to pride and tradition even as they dig their own graves. Wielded in the wrong hands, it could also destroy everything we've built here.
Ale ona się
Clearly,
pluje
I
o
wasted my
wszystko.
time with you, Ambassador. From now on, I will break the frontier on my own terms. You are free to disagree with my methods, but you cannot stop me. As for you, Envoy, farewell. This reunion was unexpected, but not unwelcome.
She is going to be a problem. She'll mount your head on one of those points if you aren't careful. Put her out of your mind. The Dream Scourge is more than enough for us to chew on, at least for now. Oh, before I forget, Liviana gave you a clean bill of health. You're cleared to leave for Emerald Stair. Fair warning, Animancers and Adirians don't mix well. Their kind can be a tad unhinged. Easier said than done these days.
They're a fun bunch. Crazy, but fun.
Wonderful. Now I have to keep a tight grip on my soul on top of everything else.
Should you cross paths with Ludwig, well, try not to. I have no idea what's gotten into her. Safe travels. I'm told Emerald Stair is beautiful this time of year.
We can head to the Eastern Gatehouse when you're ready to go to Fjord.
No dobra, to idziemy. Jakby no nie ma co czekać. O, no i połowę drogi mamy już skipniętą. Druga połowa to będzie dosłownie minuta chodzenia. I ta gra, która uznaje, że chce jakby... Nie wiem, kurwa, wsypane.
Mirrors, we have touched something like your dreams before.
Nie waś mi do
We
głowy.
have questions. We will leave when we are satisfied. A killer freed. A predator returned to the woods. You bled and forgave. Why?
Kurwa,
Should he not suffer for your pain?
ja pierdolę, ten głos jest upośledzony. Już kurwa... Odcinek albo parę odcinków temu mi narzekał, kurwa, że... Nie, kurwa. Pierdalaj.
Tales entwined. Your mouth is our mouth. Your pain, our pain. A dam broke. We wept in the dark when your soul slipped away. We feared for you, felt your agony.
Jak była mowa o zabiciu, kurwa, niedźwiedzia zarażonego, to już... O, ból dupy, bo kurwa tak nie wolno. Dość.
Petals disperse on the wind.
Mam wrażenie, że twórcy, kurwa... To osoby robiące te dialogi miały schizofrenię. I nie pamiętały same, co tam wsadziły. Lecimy dalej.
Whatever's grown over that Audra doesn't look...
Envoy. I speak for parody.
You got lucky with the last one you set free, Envoy. Not sure I'd...
You spared us. That does not... We deem you worthy. This time. We trust you will remember.
Typy, kurwa, rozpowiadacie, że kurwa was nie zabiłem. Mniej więcej problemów robi niż pożytku. No czasem was zabiję.
Hold a moment. They tell me you're going to Emerald Stair. Business or pleasure?
mogę przejść czy nie?
Of course. Let me
No.
keep you. Fair warning, Envoy. She was looking
Wypada jak burza, nie wychodzi ci w drogę.
good advice. Since she arrived, there's been a spike in
Jakby chują to interesuje, po co tam wchodzą, no jak i tak mam je przepuścić, to ja pierdolę.
Anyway, I thought you should know Ludwig's on the prowl. Tread lightly.
Pega.
So, Ludwig's
Given how angry she was about Wolf, probably best we give her a wide berth.
Najwyżej ją
One
zabijemy.
other thing. Did you hear about that expedition team that went missing in the caves north of the city? It's frightful stuff. Can't imagine crawling through caves for a living myself. The ground's been rumbling something fearsome over there, and those roots have been growing like mad. I hope it's not another strangleroot situation is all I'm saying, because those people are goners. Anyway, I hope you can lend him a hand. Seems like a bad way to go. You're cleared to pass, Envoy.
No. Aha. No tak, zrobić taką małą mapę i jeszcze dać ekran wczytywania. Między jakby
and
drugą
Sam
częścią.
sad to be leaving Paradise. I had no idea how tense things were with the Adirans moving in. And now we have to worry about whether the man who killed you is going to try again.
Believe me, that's a relief. Besides, the Steel Garrote's all too eager to take up that mantle.
Steel Garrote? I figured they're just more intense Adiran soldiers.
Oh, I hear you. Unfortunately, if you're marching shoulder to shoulder, some of their stink is bound to rub off on you.
I don't like that Ludwig woman. She gives me the freakus.
Yeah, I've seen floggings gentler than the scolding she gave Hilgard. One's tacking when the other's jibing, if you catch my drift.
Nie łapię, czy
Sorry,
nawijasz.
old sailor slang. They're working at cross purposes. And that's gonna mean trouble for everyone around them before long.
Then it's a good thing we're getting out of the city.
Yeah. Much as Liviana misses our company, I wouldn't count on your mysterious friend reviving you a second time.
Are you listening to that friend when you go all blank-eyed from time to time? Does your special friend talk to you? I mean, I had an imaginary friend when I was little, but they never brought me back from the dead.
He means that with all due professional respect, of course.
How do you know this friend doesn't mean us any harm?
Czekajcie, zaraz jestem. O, dobra.
Unless they have their own use for you. That's what's giving me the shakes.
We're headed to Fior Messi Verno to see if the Animancers know anything about the Dream Scourge, right? Maybe we'll learn something about your condition in the process.
Right. When it comes time to deal with Animancers, you two are on your own.
The Living Lands is an odd place, period.
But so are the Animancers.
I haven't been back in a while, but Fior is an interesting place. It was founded about 50 years ago by a disgraced Valian duke and a handful of Animancers who'd soured on politics in the republics.
Handful of nobles, scholars, and leeches, all surviving off the work of the farmers who grow food for the whole island.
Nie każdy dworzanin jest bezużytecznym plebsem, nie mogę się doczekać, aby... Nie mogę się doczekać.
They're an eccentric bunch. You'll see. It turns out that academics are as ungovernable as the rest of us rabble.
You don't understand what they're messing with. They can't tame the wilds with machinery.
They've held it at bay until recently. Their ingenuity, or madness, or heresy, take your pick, has fed a lot of people in the Living Lands. But, rumor has it, some unnatural blight is destroying their crops. We'll find out soon enough. And while we're in Emerald Stair, there's something I've been putting off. An old friend from my time in Thirdborn had a cabin out in the woods. Tama. He passed a while ago, but he left something for me that I never got around to picking up. But since we'll be in Emerald Stair anyway...
Pójdziemy do chatki.
You won't regret it. Emerald Stairs lovely this time of year. Even the Delimgon bloom.
No matter what I tell you, you keep picking flowers from things that want to kill you.
Hey, they love me. You just gotta ask nicely. Compliment their foliage.
Right. Maybe buy them a drink before they choke you to death with vines.
Będzie łatwe.
I look forward to hearing what you think the word easy means.
You and I have quite the adventure ahead of us, Envoy.
Zaczynajmy.
That's the spirit. What about you, Marius? What's next?
I have, you know, things to do back in Paradise. It keeps me plenty busy.
Come to think of it, I haven't been to Emerald Stair in a while, and the Envoy's never been. Know any good guides we could hire?
None that could help the two of you. You need the best guide in the lands to keep you from getting yourselves killed.
To idziesz z nami.
Yeah. Who else is going to show us which mushrooms we can eat, and which ones want to eat us?
Now that you mention it, you're gonna need my help if you're traveling through the lands with this Nimdude. I have 2 rules. No campfire songs, and no hugs. That last one's non-negotiable.
I hear wiggle room on the singing.
If we're done being ridiculous, we should get some rest. We'll be in Emerald Stair tomorrow.
Good to have you with us, Marius.
Right. Go to bed before you violate the hugging rule.
Tak. Dobra. Zobaczmy sobie, jak będzie ta mapa wyglądać. Może coś nowi przeciwnicy będą. A czemu? A ta mapa jest błędna, w sensie... Czemu tu idziemy w lewo, skoro wyszliśmy w prawo od tamtej mapy, jakby... Kierunki są w takim razie pojebane, no halo. XZ trochę. Ale się miasto świeci.
Would you be a dear and help with these formulae?
Nie po... Ja pierdolę.
Use our help.
Don't get too comfortable. More are on the way.
O, tu ciemno. Ale w sumie mamy noc. Idziemy dalej. Jakby... Nie dostaniemy tak nic sensownego. Albo tę walkę pewnie, więc... To gra mnie nauczyła, że nie nagradza mnie za robienie kurwa misji pobocznych. Ja pierdolę. Aha.
Nice job, everyone.
Morskie gospodarstwa awans.
Never
Wow.
seen your mother stare like this. It's usually so nice.
Potem sobie wydamy ten punkcik umiejętności. I atrybuty.
You told us that
People weren't
animals
hungry enough.
save our crops, and now look, spoiled on the vine.
No to światełka ładne, no ale no kurwa no. Tą resztą ta gra kurwa no słabo stoi.
I know what I said, but we only have so much to go around.
O, już prawie jesteśmy w tym mieście. To się świeci jak psu jajca. Ciekawe, że to nie sprowadza żadnych potworów, nie? To widzą światło.
You showed up at a bad time.
Yeah, I pretty much brought that plague bear down by myself.
Did you now?
Captain must
Ale wejdziemy sobie tam już w kolejnym odcineczku. Ja was bardzo serdecznie żegnam. Mamy wystarczająco długi odcinek. No i co? Do następnego. Na razie.